Good evening. Welcome to the Tennessee Smokies Win Insurance postgame show. I'm Ben Slotnick from the Smokies Baseball Broadcasting Center. Locally owned and operated, Win Insurance has delivered quality insurance solutions to individuals and businesses in Tennessee. Win Insurance is a one-stop shop for your insurance needs, offering homeowners, auto, and business insurance coverage. Contact their Knoxville office today at 865-694-4074 or stop in and see them in Franklin Square right off Kingston Pike. Tonight, the Tennessee Smokies won their second straight game over the Rocket City Trash Pandas by a final score of 10-2. We now go through the box score and highlights of tonight's presiding 8-run Smokies W. In the top of the first inning, Pete Crow Armstrong led off with a 7-pitch walk. Levi Jordan grounded out, and up came the Canadian Crusher.
Owen Casey. Casey, a big left-handed hitter. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a high deep drive. Way back to right field. Calabresi's at the warning track to the wall, and there she goes. A 2-run shot to right center. And for Casey, that is his 17th of the year, and the Smokies are on the board again in the first inning with a home run.
This gave Tennessee a 2-0 lead. Then with the bases empty and one out, the next three batters singled, including Pablo Aliendo.
Swing, line drive, base hit center field. Teodosio comes up with it. Here comes McGarry to the plate, and the big man's going to score standing. RBI base hit for Aliendo, and it's a 3-0 Smokies game here in the first.
The following two batters, Bradley Beasley and Jordan Wogu, lined out to end the half inning. In the home half, Calabresi flew out to the left fielder Crow Armstrong. Then Kyron Paris reached on a fielding error, but Smokies starting pitcher Walker Powell retired the next two Trash Pandas on a ground out and inning-ending flyout. The Smokies led 3-0 after one inning. To the top of the second, Rocket City starting pitcher Brett Carey, who threw 23 pitches and faced 8 Smokies in the first inning, retired Tennessee in the top of the second in order on a pair of flyouts and a groundout in just 5 total pitches. Then at the bottom of the second, Tucker Flint led off with a groundout, and then it was Sonny DeShera's turn at the plate.
Pitch on the way, swing, and a high fly ball to left. Back going Wogu, and that's gone. He hits a 2-strike pitch out on a hanging curveball, and it's 3-1.
The following two hitters, Gabe Matthews and Bryce Teodosio, grounded out to take us to the third inning, with Tennessee ahead 3-1. In the top of the third, Owen Casey led off with a flyout. Hayden McGeary singled, but the next two batters, B.J. Murray and Pablo Aliendo, were taken care of to end the top of the third. Then in the bottom half, Walker Powell recorded his first 1-2-3 inning on a pair of groundouts and an inning-ending strikeout in 8 total pitches. To the top of the fourth inning, where the Smokies blew this game open, Bradley Beasley was the leadoff man.
Victor Medeiros. Swing and a high deep drive, way back, left field, and so long. That one leaves the stadium. Beasley, a line smash, his 7th of the year, and the Smokies lead it 4-1.
Jordan Wogu then doubled, which brought up Andy Weber.
Pick it up as that pitch is swung on and stroked to deep right field. Calabresi looks up. If it's fair, it's gone. And there she goes. A 2-run shot for Weber. He keeps it fair down the right field line. It's the third long ball of the night for the Smokies. Their second 3-run inning, and they lead it 6-1.
Since going 94 consecutive at-bats without a home run, this was Weber's second home run in his last 13 at-bats. Back to the top of the order, Pete Crow Armstrong doubled on the 6th pitch of his AB after fouling off 4 straight pitches. The next batter, Levi Jordan, popped out. Then with a runner in scoring position and 1 out, Owen Casey extended the lead.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the big lefty. Now the pitch. Swing, grounded fair. Past the drawn in infield, down the right field line. Pete scores. In the second base goes Owen Casey with an RBI double, and it's a 7-1 Smokies game.
3 pitches later, Hayden McGeary lined out, which was followed by a B.J. Murray infield single. This would do it for Trash Pandas starting pitcher Brett Carey. He was replaced by reliever Jake Lee. Then with runners on the corners and 2 outs, Pablo Aliendo flew out to end the top of the 4th, but not before the Smokies scored 4 fourth-inning runs on 6 hits, including a pair of home runs from Beasley and Weber. In the bottom of the 4th, the first 3 Trash Pandas reached base safely to load the bags for Sonny DeShera, who homered his first time up.
First pitch to DeShera is hit in the air, deep right field, backing over to his right to make the catch is Casey. Tagging at third and scoring Caro. It's a sac fly, and it's 7-2.
And with 2 on and 1 out, Gabe Matthews grounded into a 1-6-3 inning-ending double play. The Smokies had a 7-2 advantage entering the 5th. In the top half, Jake Lee recorded the second 5-pitch 1-2-3 inning of the game for Rocket City. Lee retired the bottom of the Smokies lineup on a ground out and a pair of lineouts. In the home half, Powell recorded a perfect inning himself, striking out the Trash Pandas in order on 11 total pitches. With that, Powell qualified himself for the win. To the 6th inning in the top half, Rocket City reliever Jake Lee faced the minimum of 3 Smokies batters. Crow Armstrong hit a leadoff single, but was caught stealing. Then Levi Jordan struck out and Casey grounded out to take us to the bottom of the 6th. On the first pitch of the home half, Kyron Paris grounded out to the shortstop Levi Jordan. Then Edgar Caro walked on 7 pitches. However, Powell retired his next 2 faced on a strikeout and inning-ending lineout. To the 7th inning, Jake Lee continued his stellar relief outing by recording his second 1-2-3 inning on a ground-out strikeout and a flyout. In the bottom of the 7th, after stretch time, the Smokies made their first call to the bullpen. Porter Hodge replaced Walker Powell, who had a quality outing, allowing 2 runs in 6 innings of work. Hodge struck out his first batter faced, hit his succeeding 2 on 2-strike pitches, but responded by striking out the next pair of batters and ending the inning. The Smokies were still in front 7-2 through 7 innings of play. To the 8th inning, with the bottom of the order due up, Beasley and Wogu flew out, then Weber hit a 2-out single, securing back-to-back multi-hit games for the first time since May 31st and June 1st. Then with 1 on and 2 down, Jake Lee struck out Crow Armstrong to hold the Smokies scoreless for the 4th consecutive inning since they scored 4 in the 4th inning. In the bottom of the 8th, Smokies reliever Porter Hodge was replaced by Samuel Reyes, and Reyes recorded a perfect 8th inning on a strikeout, groundout, and inning-ending flyout in 13 total pitches. We head to the 9th inning with the Smokies ahead 7-2. Rocket City reliever Kenyon Yovan answered the call to the bullpen, entering the game for Jake Lee, who was the best Trash Panda of the game. In 4 1/3 scoreless and walkless innings pitched, Lee allowed just 2 hits, both singles, and struck out 3 batters. Yovan's first pitch resulted in a Levi Jordan groundout, but Yovan walked Casey and McGeary. However, he bounced back by striking out Murray. But prior to his first pitch to Pablo Aliendo, he balked. Then with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs, Aliendo put the nail in the coffin.
Aliendo steps up, works the bat through the zone, and now rests it on his back shoulder. 3-2. And the pitch. And he sends a high, deep drive out in the left center field. Teodosio climbs the wall, but so long. the fourth home run of the night. And it's a Win Insurance blast, a 3-run shot, and the Smokies lead it 10-2.
That would do it for Kenyon Yovan. A quick and ineffective outing for Rocket City's reliever. He was replaced by the reliever Nick Jones, who hit his first batter, faced Bradley Beasley, but with 1 on and 2 outs, he struck out Jordan Wogu swinging, bringing us to the bottom of the ninth with the Smokies ahead 10-2. Smokies reliever Samuel Reyes remained on the mound. He retired the first 2 batters, walked his third, but with 1 on and 2 outs, Reyes struck out Teodosio swinging to secure a dominant 10-2 Smokies victory. The Smokies scored 10 runs on 14 hits, made 1 error in the field, while Rocket City scored 2 runs on 3 hits and had a clean sheet defensively. The winning pitcher for the Smokies was the starter Walker Powell. He improves to 6-5 overall with a 4.06 ERA. In 6 innings pitched, Powell allowed 2 runs, both earned, on 3 hits, a solo home run, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. This was Powell's 4th quality start in his last 8 starts and 2nd at Rocket City. 54 of his 74 pitches tonight were strikes, stamping a phenomenal 73% strike rate in tonight's quality start. The losing pitcher was the Rocket City starter Brett Carey. With the loss, he drops to 4-4 on the year with a 4.87 earned run average. In 3 2/3 innings pitched, Carey allowed 7 earned runs on 11 hits, 6 of which were for extra bases, 3 doubles, and 3 home runs, 1 walk, and a strikeout. This was Carey's shortest outing in 12 starts. In fact, 6 Smokies hitters tonight recorded multi-hit games, including the 9th batter, Andy Weber, who hit a home run tonight. With the win, the Smokies improved to 53-38 overall and a Double-A best 17-6 second-half record, while the Trash Pandas dropped to 39-52 overall and a Southern League North worst 8-14 second-half record. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have a Southern League scoreboard update, the Swans Marina catch of the game, and a preview of tomorrow night's Game 3 action. The Smokies Baseball post-game show continues right after this.
The Sports Animal.
Hey everyone, this is Sam Valenti here with a Southern League scoreboard update post-game edition. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos have defeated the Mississippi Braves by a score of 4-3. And in the bottom of the ninth, the Birmingham Barons and Biloxi Shuckers are tied up at 4. And another game in the bottom of the ninth, the Montgomery Biscuits are beating the Chattanooga Lookouts by a score of 8-4. That has been a Southern League scoreboard update.
Thank you, Sam. Now it's time for the Swans Marina catch of the game. Swans Marina and Campground is located on beautiful Douglas Lake in Dandridge. A peaceful and scenic resort awaits you and your loved ones. Founded in 1943, Swans Marina is one of the oldest marinas in the area. With the bases occupied and 1 out in the bottom of the 4th, the Smokies protected their 5-run lead.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Breaking ball grounded right back to Powell. Throws to second. Out there, Jordan to first. 2, a double play. Beautifully turned. 1-6-3. And they roll them up and get out of the inning.
We now preview tomorrow night's Game 3 pitching matchup. Starting on the mound for Rocket City is the right-hander Victor Medeiros. He is 4-6 overall with a 5.53 ERA. Medeiros made his only start against the Smokies on June 9th. In 5 1/3 innings pitched of a no decision, Medeiros allowed 1 run on 5 walks, 1 hit batter, 2 wild pitches, and 7 strikeouts. Starting on the mound for Tennessee is the right-hander Chris Kashmar. He is 2-0 overall with a 4.5 earned run average. Kashmar has made 1 start and a pair of relief appearances against Rocket City. In fact, both of Kashmar's wins came against the Trash Pandas. In the 3 outings versus Rocket City, Kashmar's tossed 7 2/3 scoreless and walkless innings on just 4 hits and 8 strikeouts. Until then, from Mick Gillespie at Toyota Field, I'm Ben Slotnick from the Smokies Baseball Broadcasting Center. Tennessee takes Game 2, 10-2. Good night, everyone.